Muss sie denn zum Städtle hinaus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. Wann ich wiederum komm, kehr ich ein, mein Schatz, bei dir. Kann ich gleich nicht
I told you I grew up with old people. I lived in the home, and I know them real well. And every morning when I woke up, we had 5 rooms in this home for old people. I woke up, and they were my friends as a little girl. I came back to Cleveland and I worked at a job. And,
Doing what?
well, for my social work. I worked with the housing department for a while. And then I met Dad.
Right now. The show started on the and get the show started.
You're the director?
Yeah. Get the show started.
Roll.
Oh, roll 'em. Like your action. Will you tell me how to do it? Will. Now be smart.
You just told me you just put the name.
And how do you do that? Mom, how do you have the rescue squadron?
First write down all the things that are a fire hazard. I'm going to do the kickball now. All right. All right, Robbie, you pitch. Bring the ball.
You just help me.
You just told me you just put the name.
Amy, you look worried.
I'm just so tired. I Margaret.
I just worked at Montefiore then, with the Special Service Department.
Mm-hmm.
That's where slowly I developed validation.
So did you have a lot of freedom at Montefiore because you were working with the severely disoriented?
Yeah, because no one bothered me. No one cared what I was doing. And even my father, he didn't know what I was doing, neither did my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I had students from the university. They knew more what I was doing.
Where did Harry go, Miss Jack?
I don't know. I don't know. He pushed him up.
Did he disappear?
He's disappearing back.
Harry.
He's disappearing now.
Miss Berman, what shall we do?
Throw me the lake.
Ridiculous.
Let him swim.
Stand in there one spot or stay there. Stay there.
Make him swim a mile.
Take it.
Make him swim a mile.
Miss Berman, just a minute.
Berman.
Mrs. Berman,
What?
did Harry disappear?
Yes,
I
Harry
don't know. I
disappeared.
haven't seen him.
Here he is. He's back at me now.
Now tell me where the stinger
Where's the stinger?
Tell me.
Tell him.
Show me.
Tell him right here. Albert's holding him. I'm holding him in my hand.
Is he
I'm
right
holding
here?
him in my hand.
All right, come on, let's sing our song, Miss Smith. Okay, the more we get together,
Give me the little
we'll
brush
sing
in my
it.
hand.
Okay, Miss Berman, you want to?
Yeah.
Miss Jabby?
Yeah, I want to. I want
Take the
to.
wood.
Because we want to feel better. Okay? The more we get together, Say heaven, Miss Greenstein?
Huh?
You say heaven?
You're in heaven.
Who do you want to see in heaven?
God,
And
I want to go home.
see your mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, her mother is there. Her mother is there.
Greenstein, you miss your mother.
Yeah?
And she's in heaven.
She's home.
Oh.
This is Evelyn Dorsey when I first met her exactly 2 years ago in her mother's home. I was doing research for my book on aging.
After Raffy's birthday comes my birthday.
Mom, Graham, let me sit down. Okay? Come on.
Well, just a minute.
Okay.
I'll step all over my foot. Then you will have a story to have.
Heavens, I wouldn't want to step on your foot.
I hope this film helps us face our losses, meet each small death in each life stage to prepare ourselves for old age. Do you want to stay living?
Yes.
You do want to be living.
Oh, my God.
What? What?
No.
And how? What would you like to do now?
I've got to stop here and make a sound.
I remember her best singing at her mother's birthday party 2 years ago. If you knew. Evelyn Dorsey 2 years ago at her mother's party.
Well, the workshop started actually with Dad's film. We did a film called When Generations Meet. And this lady, they had just begun the offices on aging. Aging was just beginning at that time to be really a big thing. This was in the 60s, the early 70s maybe. And a woman who was head of the Department on Aging saw this film on TV, and she called me up. And you were very little then. And she said, oh, how would you like to work? And I said, oh, no, I can't do that. I have little children. You know, it meant she wanted me to do workshops, which would mean traveling in Ohio, just in Ohio. And Dad said, oh, why don't you call her back? And I did call her back. And then I started, you know, working just in Ohio. You would go to school and I would drive to Columbus or wherever these area agencies were and do a workshop and come home. And I did that for a while. And then someone saw me and said, how would you like to do a workshop in Missouri? And someone from Missouri said, how would you like to workshop in Kansas? And so little by little the workshops grew just by word of mouth.
Give him chloroform. Please help.
This is a frightening reality. People aged 80 to 101 who used to be productive sit day after day feeling alone and useless. For many, this life is intolerable. Yet they live longer. They fill our nursing homes.
Oh, my God, I won't go come to a place like this.
Sweetie! Oh, come down. Here, good girl. How many people you're bothering? Here, good girl. Here, take this pill. Take this pill. It'll calm you down. Here, take this pill. Kessler, we're going to reality orientation. Don't you want to go to reality orientation? Mrs. Kessler. Kessler, we're going to find out what day it is today. Yesterday?
I'm looking for yesterday.
You're looking for yesterday?
Yeah, I'm looking for yesterday. Yes.
All right, let's start our meeting. First, should we say hello to everybody? I didn't say hello yet.
Hello.
Hi, Mrs. Friedman.
I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you. I'm Mrs. Feil.
Mrs. Feil, how do you do?
How do you do? I'm very glad you're here.
I know I'm glad to see you.
Look what you did. On this side, too. Look at that. It's not only on this side, but on that side. Marge, now, there's nothing that's different.
Now, look at that.
Nothing wrong with your hair. And I want you to sit back and relax. You're always worried about it.
Please, I have to go see my little girl. Her name is Vicky Mister, and she's just only little, and she's only 3 years old, and I have to go see her right now. I can't go in here, please.
Your son is here.
My name is Sally Ames. I work with a stroke patient across the street from Myrna's house. in all kinds of weather for a long time. This is her story. But it is also the story of 1,000 older people who never learned to grow old.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother.
He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the mothers and the fathers. He's got the mothers and the fathers in his hands. He's got the mothers and the fathers in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
World in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world